does it feel to treat me
Medication
like
time,
you do?
medication time.
When you let your hands upon me and told me who you are.
Thought I was mistaken. I thought I heard your words.
Tell me, how do I feel? Tell me now, how do I feel?
Those who came before me,
Through the vocations, from the past until completion, they will turn away no more. And I still find it so hard to say what I need to say.
but I'm quite sure that you'll tell me.
Just how I should feel today.
Some deep breaths up and release.
I'm tired.
And again.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Everything there.
I'm tired.
And release. Then stretch in the air for me. As high as you can go. And release. And again. And release. Okay, ladies, let's begin. At the close of Friday's meeting, we were discussing Mrs. Harding's problem concerning her husband. Mrs. Harding stated that her husband made her feel uneasy because he drew stares from women in the street. Is that correct, Mrs. Harding?
Oh yes, very much. I suspect him.
She also thinks that she may have given him a reason to seek sexual attention elsewhere, but she wasn't able to say how. Mrs. Harding has been known to say to her husband, "I hate you, I don't ever want to see you again, you've betrayed me." So, does anyone care to touch on this further? Mrs. Chester, would you like to begin? Are you sure? Jenny, how about you?
No, ma'am.
I'd like to write in my book that you began the meeting just once. Miss Stevenson.
Me?
Yes. You mean to tell me there's not a single person in this room who doesn't have an opinion on the matter? Okay. Mrs. Harding, you have stated on more than one occasion that you suspect your husband is seeing other women.
Oh, yes. Very much. I suspect him.
Well, maybe you can tell us why you suspect him.
I can only speculate as to the reasons why.
Have you ever speculated, Mrs. Harding, that perhaps you are impatient with your husband because he doesn't meet your mental requirements?
Perhaps. But you see, the only thing I can really speculate on, Nurse Ratchet, is the very existence of my life with or without my husband in terms of human relationships and the juxtaposition of one person to another and the form and the context.
Why just knock off the bullshit hard and get to the point?
This is the point, Taylor. Can't seem to get it through to you. I'm not just talking about my husband. I'm talking about my life. I'm not talking about one person. I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about form. I'm talking about content. I'm talking about interrelationships. I'm talking about God, devil, hell, heaven, and do you understand?
You know, you're so fucking thick, Harding. I hardly believe it.
No. Makes me feel very peculiar. Very peculiar when you throw in things like that.
Peculiar?
What sort of fucking word is that?
I'm going to tell you all something. You don't want to learn anything. You don't want to listen to anybody. She's got intelligence.
Wait a minute. You've never heard the word peculiar? What are you trying to say? You trying to say I'm a lesser? You trying to say I'm a rug muncher like that? Is that it? Is that how you're trying to talk to me? Is that how you're trying to communicate to me, is it?
They're all crowding on you, Mrs. Harding. They're all trying to bully you.
Is that news?
Well, they tried to do it to me too, but
Listen, Stevenson, do me a favour. What? Take it easy and stay off my side.
But I just want to...
Please.
I'm just trying...
Please.
I just want to help.
Please! See, the other day, you made some illusions about me. Yes, illusions. Allusions. Not illusions. Allusions. Sexual problems I might be having with my husband. Okay. Let's say they're true. Let's say I know them to be true. You don't. That's your way of trying to communicate something to me. You've got another thing coming.
No, Harding. I think you're something of a morbid cunt.
Cunt again.
You know you've been talking about your husband ever since I can remember. You know he's on your mind and blah.
I'm not talking about just my husband. When are you going to get that through your thick fucking head?
And when are you going to wise up and turn her loose? Blah, 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 blah.
Talking shit and I'm
I need to sort out my life, and you just disregard everything I say. And I can't take it. You're absolutely impossible.
Do you like it here?
Fucking nerve.
How do you mean?
She's dishonest.
Look, Nurse Ratchet is one of the finest nurses we have at this institution.
I don't mean to break up the party or anything, Doc, but she's something of a cunt.
How do you mean?
She likes a rigged game.
Well, you know, I've been observing you for the past 4 weeks now, and I don't see any signs of mental illness at all. In fact, I think you've been trying to puss us out all this time.
Well, what do you want me to do? You know? Is that it? Is that crazy enough for you? Do you want to take a shit on the floor? Christ.
I think the best thing we can do now is facilitate your return to Stow Prison, so you can complete your sentence in a more suitable environment.
Whoa! Careful. You'll have me on the floor next time.
Don't tempt me, Mark. Down. Now! Calm down!
Jenny, stop looking at her. Jenny, stop looking at her bags and not hold on. It is your turn to stay back. Come with me, you bunch of lads, I've got a surprise for you.
What is it, Mark?
If I told you that, it wouldn't be a surprise, would it? Come on. Let's go. You can't do that, Mark. Of course I can. See? Come on. I'll show you who's crazy.
Now, yeah.
Hi, yeah, we're from Salford Mental Institution. I don't know if you got a call off us, but this is Dr. Taylor, Dr. Stevenson, Dr. Bibbett, the famous Dr. Bibbett, Miss Harding, and I'm Dr. McMurphy.
I can't even remember getting that call. Tell you what I'll do. I'll have a look.
What, you're playing at McMurphy? No one's made a reservation for us here.
I know that, Adam. Why don't you run back and tell someone who gives a shit?
But I'm not sure about this.
Will you stand around and not be sure about it? And we'll all go for a ride. Come on guys, we've got places to go and people to kill.
What are you doing?
You alright, darling? I'm seeing you here.
So, are you all crazy then?
Okay. So can any of you lose drive? Come on, it's easy. It's a piece of piss, Jenny.
No, Matt. I can't drive.
What about you, Stevenson? Can you drive? Come on, Stevenson, it's easy. Come on, get up here. Right, just keep your foot on that pedal and make sure that down doesn't go above 20.
Are you sure about this, Matt?
I'll show you